Hi, my name is Chris Jackson, President of Savant Software. The question you might be asking yourself is, how is Savant really breaking the WMS mold? In an effort to give you some supporting detail, let's break this brief overview into three components: Savant ADC console review, Savant ADC wireless review, Savant WMS upgrade and review. First thing you should know is ADC does all the core features you'd expect the WMS solution to do: receiving, inventory, order fulfillment or picking, and ship confirmation. Everything you'll need for a strong automated order-to-cash process. Second is, regardless of ADC or WMS, we install the same code and database. It's only the license key that determines the level of complexity you see day one. This eliminates costly rip and replace projects. In this brief overview of Savant ADC, I want to cover just a couple key areas. First, let's jump into order fulfillment and look at the Open Orders Detail tab. Here you see just a visual representation of the database. We've got the open orders, status, the expected ship date, so on and so forth. This will be more important when we get into the WMS module. You can see how all these orders are still there. No data migration, no risk of data corruption. Another key area to look at is the receiving workflows, or any of them. You actually see the lack of the workflows here. Savant ADC is a chain of custody solution. It is a great tool to get off of paper and into a crawl, walk, run process of scanning labels, seeing time and date and user stamps on all activity. But again, it's not going to have that full, robust workflow process, kind of that artificial intelligence or warehouse manager in a box that you would expect in the WMS. That's not to say that we're taking anything away from ADC. Again, ADC is a light WMS solution. It has inventory, receiving, order fulfillment, again, all the basic blocking and tackling. Let's stop here and jump into the wireless module. Before we get started, you should know that this product can be launched from any device anywhere in the world. We'd love it if you gave this a try on your own. Don't worry, you need zero technical skills. Preferably grab any Windows Mobile or Android-based phone or device. Once you have your browser up and you're ready, type this numeric IP address: 50.62.130.115. Once you get past the splash screen, you're going to put a user ID in as sysadmin, SYSADMIN. The location is Phoenix. At this point, or shortly after I'm done speaking, hit the pause button and play with the application for a second. Welcome back. If you did this exercise, you can confidently answer two questions: how easy is it really to use, and how easy is it really to deploy? Before we go much further, let's cover the main talking points we want to walk through at this point. Many partners and prospects are sold a software solution based on perfect world scenario. This wasn't the case today. We actually gave you the opportunity to get in and play with the application yourself. From that exercise, you now know firsthand that Savant software solution is easy to deploy and easy to use. But what else? If we click on the receiving button here, you'll see that all the questions are displayed for you. Why is that important? Well, it's important because we get into productivity at this point. Again, productivity. If you're using any other system, you'll be using a text-based Battleship Gray handheld solution. Hey, 1985 called and they want their technology back. All joking aside, how does this impact productivity? Well, two key components. First, 90+% of our net new customers have at least 2 peak seasons each year. None of our clients staff up consistently for peak season. Most, if not all, bring in temp to part-time help. If you're using a text-based system leveraging function keys, i.e. F1 for this, F2 for that, what does the first 30 to 60 hours look like from a newbie's perspective? Well, it reminds me a lot of school. It takes at least 40 hours, if not more, for a temp to come up to standard or 100% of productivity with text-based systems. How many companies find that the peak is all but over after 2 to 4 weeks? On Savant, they're up and running within 1 to 2 hours. Why? It's relevant. If you're under the age of 75 and you've had a smartphone for more than a few months, you're instantly comfortable with the form factor. The UI actually encourages your team to use the system versus scaring them away. The other area to focus on is just really simple basic math. On a text-based Battleship Gray system, you're looking at one prompt at a time. Scan or enter your purchase order. Give me a type. Give me a receiving location. Give me a label printer. Give me a product ID. Typically, you'll see a 1 to 3 second screenshot delay coming back from the host system. That puts the user waiting on the system. With the Savant handheld UI you see here today, the system is always waiting on the user. With this minor change to the UI, we're seeing single-digit productivity gains over and above text-based systems. If we're shaving 2 to 3 seconds per transactions per month, per hour, per week, per year, well, you get the picture. This simple layout change brings you and your company tens of thousands of dollars in ROI savings alone. Let's log out of Savant ADC console, and let's log out of Savant ADC here. And let's take the system from Savant ADC up to Savant WMS. I'm going to come right back over to the Savant ADC icon, not going off screen, no smoke and mirrors here. It automatically recognizes the Savant WMS license key. And you can see new feature functionalities come up on the ribbon. And not only did we move forward admin, inventory control, receiving, and order fulfillment, which was a huge task in itself, we actually, from one license key, activated advanced container tracking with landed cost and lot and serial. And just to show you that we're still within the same system, let's drop over here to the Open Orders Detail tab. All those same orders that were originally there when we were running on Savant ADC have moved over. There was no migration. Everything is still safe and sound where we left it. The real power comes when we get into the workflows. This is where a VP of Ops, warehouse manager that has that experience or that desire to take the step from a chain of custody light WMS solution and move into a fully automated WMS solution and be able to just do the prompts as they'd like to as they continue to grow their application. The beautiful part here is all the UIs remain the same. 90+% of the users have no idea that the system has even gone to another level of complexity. This eliminates the risk of doing costly and expensive upgrades over a 5 to 10 year period of time. When you partner with Savant, you have the opportunity to partner with one solution over a decade. Thank you very much for taking a few minutes today. Any questions, please give us a call or an email. You can drop me a personal email at chris.jackson@savantwms.com or hit us at sales@savantwms.com. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon.